How's it? How's it? Instantly started and already made a mistake. Okay, how's it going, everybody? I see we only have 2 people in right now. Maybe more people are going to come in afterwards. I know that one of my patrons is supposed to be showing up in a bit. He's in a meeting right now, so he's not going to be here at the current moment. But for now, I've got a few topics I do want to talk about anyway. So if anyone has anything they want to talk about in the chat, I'm happy to just have a chat until anyone else decides to show up. But if not, let's see. What do we have on here? Oh, how's it going, Iron4? How you doing? I think were you here last time? I don't remember. I know I've seen you around in the comments section just normally anyway, so I'm not too sure. Don't want to play any of those. Let's get my BGM while we're waiting for people to potentially stream in. Stream? And that's probably too loud. We'll fix that. Where is it? Is that it? Yeah, that's the one. Cool. Okay. And that should be fine for BGM, I reckon. Okay. Yeah, so I end up getting my new camera, I think... Oh, did the stream freeze? Or is that just frozen on my end? Okay, no, okay, it's not frozen. I ended up getting my new camera, I think, a couple weeks ago. I haven't managed to set it up yet because Australian shipping is kind of horrendous. So I think that my battery for it's not supposed to show up until like, something crazy like January. And then I've got a stand that's being made up for it. So that one also needs to show up at some point as well. So until those things actually show up, I can't actually use the new camera. I end up getting a Canon EOS M200. I think it's like $400 or so off on Black Friday. So when the rest of the things eventually get here, then things will start looking a little bit better. Oh, so you're in the game stream. Okay, yeah, cool. I knew I recognized your name. I couldn't remember exactly where from, though. Sorry about that. Thank you, Owen. Yep. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you definitely do, Owen. I definitely believe that. And public hair, yes. Public hair. That's a... Yeah, well, I'm just gonna assume that's you trying to censor it for YouTube. I'll just, yeah, we'll just accept it as it is. You're just trying to make the live chat on the stream just look weird, aren't you? Is that your entire plan here? Oh. But, yeah, so right now I'm still rocking the C920. And it looks fine, to be completely honest. So I'm not too fussed about not having to switch to it. Or not having to switch to the EOS. But I really don't like having that $500 camera sitting there and not using it. Okay, what do you have info? I also asked if you could do a setup tour a while back. Yeah, actually, I am going to do a setup tour. That's actually one of the things I wanted to talk about. So I'm not sure when I'm going to do it. I don't know if I want to wait until I have the rest of my stuff actually set up, so the camera and also when my new audio gear gets here. But I haven't actually ordered the audio gear yet, so I might have a problem that one, yeah, that part might still be missing, so I might just do it with the Blue Yeti. But it's not really much of a studio, to be honest. Like, I could do a studio tour right now. I'm not free, but I'm cheap. I don't know what you're talking about, Larry. Yeah, I could do a studio tour right now because my studio is this little, 3.5 by 3 meter room, something like that. So it's not like it's a big space. Plus, a lot of it's just filled up with junk anyway. I've seen it set up. It's just a potato with a few monitors. Yeah, that's close enough, to be honest. It's not far from it, except the potato takes up most of the walking space, and Yeah. Wait, did the stream just die? No? Okay. I don't know if, let me know if anything happened with the stream, because I just got a little notification on my thing that said, oh, you have no data being sent to YouTube. And that's not good. I don't like that. Oh, and you're trying to ruin my chat, aren't you? Actually, yeah, I could. Ah. Yeah, oh. Right, yeah. Actually, wait, are you in the Discord, Larry? No one's gonna join the chat. You can join if you want to. Let's see. Are you in the Discord still? No, you're not. Okay. Unless you have a different name. Oh, and stop trying to ruin my chat. Anyway, I guess I can do a 30-second room tour. Here we go. We have some books and some things saying, or from like work. We have a wall and some books. We have a light and a closet. Everything's really dark in here. And we have another wall. And we have more lights. Like, I'll do a proper room tour at some point, but there's not really much to it, so it won't be that long of a video. It's nothing as impressive as like what DT or anyone like that has got, so I hope you're not expecting anything crazy. Like, this is just a room I've got in a share house here, and I'm just sort of... It's a cheap house, so I like it because of that, and that's pretty much it. I do want to get my own place at some point, but for now, I'm kind of happy where I am. It's nice. I can save a lot of money, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But I think I'll do that. I think I'll do the studio tour probably, unless I want to wait until the rest of my stuff shows up. It'll probably be in like maybe a week or so. So we are getting the studio tour. Even though I'll happily show you guys on stream. There will be a proper studio tour at some point where I actually plan it out. But the other thing I wanted to talk about was I'm not sure when Will's supposed to actually get here. Wait, I just realized I should... there we go. Okay. I can see the Patreon chat now. Cool. I just want to make... I've got my, my mic and headphones muted on Discord, so I have to actually just have it on the screen to make sure that no one's actually joined the chat. The lighting is great, but there's no harshness in the background. I need to... There's some things I need to work on with the lighting. So, actually, here's one thing I don't think I've shown you guys. So you might notice this thing off to the side here. Oh, this thing off to the side here is great. So, here we have... what looks like a black curtain. It's not a black curtain. What it is a black bed sheet. And the reason I have that is because later in the afternoon, light sort of streams in from the edges. So, to basically fix that, yeah, I just got a sheet and hung it from my curtain rod. And now... I don't have a problem anymore. I just realized I forgot to actually post a tweet about this stream happening. Let me grab a link to it. There we go. Sweet. And there we go. I still don't expect anyone to actually show up. I'm actually surprised that so many people showed up for the first stream, to be honest. I think there's like 77 concurrent viewers, which I don't know how that managed to happen. Like, it was just me basically doing what I'm doing today, and somehow we managed to get that many people watching. I see there's only like 8, 9 people right now, which is perfectly fine. Honestly, I was impressed. I was really surprised by how many people actually showed up that first time. I do definitely appreciate it for sure. I just don't know why it happened. God. Right, I was gonna talk about the who is System B? Who are you? Why'd you just randomly join one of the voice chats? How long have you been in here? Actually, wait, I don't want to just bring someone in who I don't trust to not say something that's gonna get my channel yeeted. So, let's see. If I get pinged by someone, I might bring them in. Let's see who's around. There's a bunch of people online in the Discord, and but none of the... Oh, I think like 3 of the patrons are online right now. Maybe I should have moved this to a later time. It seemed like some of the people... Oh, you're System B. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? Here we go. I'll just... Can I move you into this chat? I can. Hey, look, I can do that. How's it going?
Hey, I am 4.
Let me see, you're a little bit loud. Let me just try to fix that.
Turn down my mic. Is that good?
It's workable.
Alright. Let me go grab my other mic. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries, man. Okay, until he does that, I guess, I've got a Christmas video actually planned. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to probably find a couple of channels that I'm really enjoying. So I'm not going to spoil them right now. There's a couple of channels I think deserve a lot more attention who are in like the Linux and techie sphere. And I think I want to give them like a bit of a shout out over Christmas. Just because my channel has grown so much this year, I think that I should give back to some of the channels that deserve a bit more attention than they actually have. I've brought on most of them to the podcast, so you guys might be able to guess who they are, but there's a few other people who are sort of a bit of a secret at this point. So yeah, because last year's Christmas video, there's only so many Christmassy applications you can find, and I don't think there's any more to really look at this year, so I can't really do another one of those. I think it's going to be better to just try something out a little bit different. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel like that. Because I do want to do a Christmas video. I'd feel kind of bad if I didn't do a Christmas video. It's sort of like, it's a thing you have to do as a YouTuber. I just feel my hair looks ridiculous right now. What is this thing on my face? Yeah, I feel like if I didn't do the Christmas video, I'd kind of be just wasting that part of the year. So, yeah. It'll probably be out for the US Christmas and not the Australian Christmas, just because obviously most of my viewers are from the US. Actually, I'll just post something in general. If anyone wants to join the stream call, move to the voice chat and I'll move you over. There we go. There we go. And I'll see if anyone wants to actually stream in. What else do I have? So, right. What I'm thinking of doing with these streams on this channel, considering how few of the patrons decided to actually show up today, I don't know if I'll do another patron stream next month. Maybe I'll wait until there's a few more people, or I specifically plan something where it's like, okay, this small group of people are able to show up. We'll do the stream with these people, because just setting it to the normal stream time, clearly people are busy, which is fine. They've got other things to do with their lives, but clearly it just didn't work out as well as I had planned for it to do so. So, what I'm thinking of doing at this point is, are you back, System B, or are you just waiting for me to stop talking?
I'm here.
Okay, I was just checking because I was going off on another topic. I wasn't sure if you're just waiting for me to finish or something.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, I wasn't going to stop talking, so you just cut me off at any point.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
So how you been?
Pretty good. I just got out of school, so I'm just chilling.
Oh, yep. I genuinely don't miss going to school. It's I've been out out of high school at least for 5 years now, and yeah, no, I'm good. Now that I'm done with uni, I really don't want to go back to school.
Yeah, I just finished midterms, like my finals, halfway through the year. I'm doing pretty good, so.
That's good.
Yeah, it's kind of boring though.
Yeah, I bet. What's it actually been like for you this year? Because I know for uni, a lot of my classes have just been pretty much online and no one's really learning anything. It's just hand up assignments and then that's basically all that happens.
Yeah, I'm in high school and we go to actual school with masks and stuff.
Okay.
So it's kind of like normal class with just some restrictions and some limitations, but
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as I thought then.
Yeah.
I know some places did get pretty bad with even like the high school students were even doing online stuff.
Yeah. I have a couple friends. I go to school in the US, and I have a couple friends that still have to do online and stuff. But yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, you kind of got to deal with it. It could be worse. Definitely could be worse. That's for sure.
Yep.
But actually, with your midterms, have they been finals? Whatever you. It was finals. You said, yeah.
Or midterms. I'm not done with school yet.
Okay. I've been at school since 1975. All right, Larry. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, what I was saying, right? I had some people who were doing their exams for uni. I think, a couple of weeks back, and what happened is we had like a big spike. So they decided to actually cancel the exams, and after the exams were half sort of cancelled, then they realized that it wasn't actually as bad as they initially thought. So then they decided to uncancel the exams of the week of the exams, not move them or anything. So some people had like a day to study.
Yeah. For me, I think 3 of my classes were actual exams, and then for English I had to write an essay.
Yep.
And for history I have to write an essay. I'm doing that. I gotta do that tonight actually. And yeah. Hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta go.
Oh, good. We've got another person who wants to join. Let's see if they try to ruin my channel. Move to Patreon. How's it going? Okay, well. Alright then. Just joins the voice chat. Doesn't wait. Hey, look, it's Will. How you going, man?
Hey.
Hello.
Not too bad, yourself? Hey.
What's up?
Oh, you are here.
Not too much.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't right there.
Oh, it's all good. So let's see. Actually, just so people recognize the voices, maybe. JFR, you say something.
Yeah, what's up?
And Will, say something.
Hey.
Okay, just so people can distinguish who's actually talking. The 6 people who are watching. That was that. You had a work meeting or something, didn't you, Will?
Yeah. I'm technically at work at the moment. I'm working from home. But
I'm
yeah,
guessing...
no, it's just my daily stand-up.
Okay, I'm guessing it's not the strictest thing there if you can just suddenly join this chat.
No, because I'm a developer, so as long as I get my work done, they sort of don't mind too much. I work over a little bit sometimes, so.
Oh, that's fair. I've done... The only development work I've actually done was sort of, how would you describe it? A mess? Yeah, a mess is a good way to describe it.
That's most development though, really.
No, I was basically the one guy working on the project, and my, boss didn't really know what he was doing. So, it was this weird contract situation, but not contract... I don't know what it was. Basically, I was a React developer, but I had no experience with React either, and that made it even better.
Okay. Yeah, no, I've seen lots of projects like that. I think the worst one I've done is I've had to do development through Skype for Business, then an RDP session onto a server which had Visual Studio installed in it. Yeah, that's a bank too.
Oh god.
So
Yeah, that doesn't sound
fun and
fun.
games. Yeah.
How long have you been doing that for?
About 5 or 6 years, dev. IT all up probably about 15 because I'm a bit old now. So.
Wow. Jeff, what are you doing with yourself? He's gone. Okay.
Oh no, I'm like that. I'm right here.
Oh, okay. Is just the lag really bad?
What's that?
Is the lag just really bad?
No, it's fine. That's okay. I'm not sure what to say, to be honest.
Oh.
Yeah, it sucks being put on the spot, eh?
That's what I do to everyone. This is what happens. You guys don't see it when I do the podcast, but I don't really tell people when I'm starting. I'm usually just having a conversation with them and then just click record, and I'm like, "Hey, we're starting." Depends on who I'm talking to. Like DT, I gave a bit of a run up to, but other people, I'm just like, I'm just starting the show. If you're not ready, we're just going. It goes fine with some people.
Yeah, still haven't watched all of the DT one yet. I think I got about halfway through.
How is the audio for that? It's not... it's okay from my side, but I know how good DT normally sounds.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Like, you don't hear any crackles or anything, so there's nothing irritating about it. It's like, once you start listening to it, you kind of get used to it. It's fine.
It's just a bit echoey. That's the worst part.
Yeah. Okay,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I mentioned this in the Discord, but basically, I think I might have said in the community post as well. DT sent me a DM after everything was over and was like, "Hey, I forgot to turn the audio server on." It's like, really?
Oh.
That would explain everything. Let's see. We have another person who wants to come in. How do I move to Patreon? Welcome, Philip.
Yep.
Uh,
Just muted.
Look, it's just not just me.
I'm just gonna keep we're just gonna have a bunch of people in here who've just muted themselves.
That's all good.
Yeah. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna do this for. I'm thinking probably like an hour or so, but I don't know. We have someone who says their game. Let's see if they actually want to talk. How's it going? Oh.
Good, man. How are you?
Not too bad. Now that for some reason, now that I just start bringing other people in, now the viewers start going up. Sure, I guess there's actually a show happening now. How would I join General if I'm on Matrix? I think Matrix might bridge the audio over. I'm not too sure.
Don't know about that. I think audio and video is the one thing it can't do.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanted to do that so I could get rid of Discord, but yeah, it's too hard.
Yeah, I would like that as well, because I pretty much only keep Discord around for this chat, and also most people just have Discord, so it's easy to do the podcast with. I've set up Zooms for some people, but if you have a Discord anyway, we might as well just use that.
Yeah, like I'm pretty much using this and Slack at the moment, like the two little chat programs I've got. So.
If somebody wants to join. Yeah, I have Slack installed over on my Windows install, but I didn't use it past like the first week of having it.
Okay, I just use them in the browser.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because then you don't have to deal with the updates and stuff.
That's fair. Yeah, it's just as annoying as Discord.
Yeah.
But me and the guy I was working on my honors project with, we got added into the research group Slack, and I don't think after the first week we used it because we actually went and splintered off into our own projects. So we were supposed to be working on something with the people in that research lab. But then
okay, yeah.
they were just like, oh, do your own thing, and then we never needed to talk to them again. Which made it easier, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah, group assignments, always fun.
Yeah, I'm not gonna miss them. Welcome, Jack. You're muted, okay. Well.
Yep.
So...
I'm sure you're doing group. Go ahead, man.
No, go ahead. Just feel free to cut me off.
I was just gonna say, like, group projects online suck. I had one like this semester, and
you
straight
got 'em,
up, we were
dude.
just all, we were just all like, no one wanted to take the lead on it, so we just like all waited till like the last day to get anything done. It was terrible.
That sounds about right, to be honest.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah. So how has the online situation been for you?
It's been like all right for me. The biggest thing that sucks is like just like well, especially like because I'm in Canada, and in Canada, like especially like in Alberta, we like can't even go see anybody that isn't living in our house right now.
Oh.
So like having courses be online, so then you just like don't see anybody sucks.
Oh no.
Yeah,
No one to
it's
whine
not
to.
So bad.
Let's see.
How's it going
But
down
getting
in
to do
Adelaide?
classes in bed is good.
Adelaide's
that'd
going
be
pretty
good.
well right now, actually. Like we had a brief scare, but
Yeah.
after that, like nothing's really been that bad. Wait, is it? Oh, I thought it was double picking up my audio. No, it's just picking up you guys. My bad. OBS likes to trick me sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually been pretty good here. Most of the time we've been fine. There was, I think, 1 or 2 days we had to wear masks. But apart from that, it's been completely fine. I'm guessing he wants to come back in. Gym is closed, living as hell. Alright, cool.
That's fair.
Guessing let's come back in.
Yeah.
Let's move him back over.
But main thing I've liked is the fact that you can like work from home with like nearly every job now.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like I hate going to the office with a passion, so being able to work from home.
Well, I do night fill when I'm not doing this, so I'm kind of stuck.
Yeah.
I've been an essential worker this entire time.
Oh yeah, of course.
Mm.
That would have made you go in. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Yeah, a
what do
friend
do
who like
for
works
work?
at Big W warehouse that had to go in, and then he got cold, so they made him stay home.
I do night fill in the supermarket.
Oh, okay.
Just fine. Like it's easy work. It's just nothing has changed for me really. It's just been basically business as usual.
Yeah, if it pays the bills.
It does
Nice.
pay the bill.
Yeah.
That's definitely true. Maybe I should turn off the BGM. I don't know. Maybe turn it down a bit. I don't know. This is the problem with doing a stream. It's hard to monitor what's actually happening when people aren't telling you what's happening in the chat.
Yeah. Like he'll need to get a moderator or something eventually.
That would be nice.
Yeah, either no one says anything or the chat just blows up with people getting
Yeah.
upset about something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems to be how it is. It's fine. I don't mind it, to be honest. Like it is nice having the live chat there. Like I've been doing YouTube for 1.5 years, maybe 2 years now, and I only just suddenly started streaming, so it is a bit of a different experience, but I like it. It's kind of nice.
Cool.
Plus,
Yeah, man.
7 videos a week. Yeah, maybe at some point I need to change that. Just
Yeah, how do you do that?
Yeah.
with lots of difficulty. Actually, it's not that difficult. Basically, most of my video ideas come from Reddit, and yeah, Reddit's a great website for that. People like to advertise their software there, and then I just basically batch record. So Monday, Tuesday, I do 7 videos, and then I'm editing them. And I think by like Thursday or Friday, I've done everything. So then I get the weekend off, and then I have to prepare for the next week. Basically, it's a constant grind. That's how you do it.
Yeah. I suppose like once you get in the rhythm.
Yeah.
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 I would say the first couple of weeks that I started doing 7 days of videos, it was kind of hell. But once you get past that, then it's kind of fine. But I think I'm gonna try stuff out. Like I've been doing 7 videos for a while, but I'm gonna try it out. Have maybe a stream a week, maybe drop it down to 6 videos. I'm not sure. Just experiment, see what actually works.
I like these.
Yeah.
Things.
Oh, sorry, I need to turn you up. What was
I
that?
like the Patreon chat things. Yeah.
Yeah. Is
Yeah,
my
they are.
sound bad?
I might just switch them to just general viewer chats, to be honest.
Is my sound bad?
You're a bit quiet. I have to go put you at like 200% volume.
Also mixer.
Oh, there we go. That's
Yeah.
better.
That's better.
Cool. Yeah, I
Also
think...
mixer. Also mixer.
Oh, gotta love also mixer. Yeah, so I think I started talking about this, and then I think someone joined the chat. I've got some plans for what I'm going to do with the stream, so I'm thinking of doing these, and at this stage, I guess they'll just be viewer chats, because only Will decide to show up, which is fine. I still probably will do it with a breakout room like this, just because just to make sure that I'm not bringing in someone who's going to say something to ruin the channel.
It's a filter.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Filter.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of also doing some
You could
community
do like a gaming session.
That's what I was going to say.
Oh,
I'm going to
sorry.
do a community game night as well.
Ah, sweet. Yeah, I might join
That
that.
would be awesome. I remember I did one with Destructor. It was pretty fun.
Mhm.
Played I think it was NextWiz or RexWiz or one of those wizards.
Uh-huh. I don't think I've heard of that one. What'd you say?
There's I think it was called RexWiz. I can send the GitHub link in it.
Yeah, do that. Because I've got a list of games that I'm thinking of playing. So at
Okay.
this stage, I've got Urban Terror, Armageddon, Xenotic, Assault Cube, and then what you've sent, or you're going to send.
Yeah, it's you basically just download an app image and then you can.
Okay, yep, easy.
Pretty sure DistroTube made some sort of a post on it, but it's pretty cool.
Your mic is
Yeah,
really
definitely just
scratchy.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's like all over the place.
Now it's all good. That's I just
Yeah,
didn't want it to
I'm
be too bad for the few people listening.
Yeah, I'm just working with a used ThinkPad and some earbuds here, so.
I've bought 3 ThinkPads over the pandemic.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
How much did you spend on the ThinkPads? That's the important question.
Probably, well, first, I bought 2 $60 T60s.
Mhm.
And then, like 2 weeks ago, I bought a T440S. And that's now my primary laptop.
Nice.
Nice. I want to get like a new
Okay.
AMD system, but they're bloody sold out everywhere.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, it seems like computer parts and like especially like GPUs and stuff have just become like almost like the same thing as like buying like expensive sneakers.
Hmm.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
the PC Master Race subreddit, there's just a meme about how the NVIDIA 30 series is just not available at all.
Yeah, the what was it? The 3060 Ti. What's the new one Nvidia just dropped?
The
3090, I
3090.
think?
No,
Yeah.
they've been going down the line. It was 30. I think they've got down to the 30. What are the lower end cards? I don't remember what exactly.
Okay.
But the SKU was.
Yeah, I think it's a 3060 or
That one
30.
sold
I don't
out
even know.
basically instantly as well.
Yeah.
And people are trying to sell
Yeah,
it for
it's
all
$700 now.
I was building a server in June, and I could not find a power supply.
How?
They were,
Uh,
That's weird.
there were supply chain issues.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure with like Corona too, it's like even worse.
yeah.
Power supplies are like the most supply chain resistant, I guess I learned.
Mhm.
Or
Yeah.
supply chain sensitive.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Alright, see you guys. Have a good one.
See you later.
See ya.
That's it.
I gotta go work on my Spanish project as well.
All good.
Yeah.
Alright, bye.
See
But
you, dude.
We finally had a chat going on. Now everyone leaves.
Oh, no.
Why are
I'm in
people
no
talking
rush to
about...
it.
Okay, what is going on in the chat right now? So, Owen, so just because he's gonna be annoying people. Owen Ebert is a guy I know from work, so just ignore him. What is he doing to my chat right now though? Play Minecraft, Roblox, price is so inflated. Nah, buy XRP, buy Bitcoin, buy gold. What is happening? This is what happens when I just stop paying attention.
Okay, I was the person asking you if you've tried DWM.
No, I haven't tried DWM. I do want to try it at some point.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna switch to Awesome next. That's my next project.
Okay.
Yeah, I like been using DWM for a while, but I like consistently consider using something else just so I can be less memed.
Yeah, that's the problem with using some of those programs. It's like I'm actually trying to do things, and then people are like, meme it.
Yeah.
It's actually a great window manager.
Oh, it seems like a wonderful tool.
Yeah.
Everybody just calls me a noob because I'm using i3 still.
I feel like that's like the worst thing about it is the fact that like because of pretty much purely because of Luke Smith, it's like oh dude, if you're not using DWM, there's something wrong with you. Even though it's like a different window manager. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to use BSPWM, but it like broke a heap of Electron apps, and like I needed to use them for work, so I had to fix it. So it's like,
I used to use it, and I saw Luke Smith's video.
I think
I'm
everyone
waiting
sort of
for, like...
switched their window managers for a while because Luke did something.
I actually sticked.
Oh.
I stuck to DWM.
Yeah. I like the
just can't
separation with
comprehend.
BSP.
I can't comprehend config files anymore.
No, okay.
I tried to go like the full suckless route, and then I was like, eventually I realized like everyone does that surf is like straight unusable.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
I
a
use
browser.
Qt browser.
Yeah, same.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure Luke's still on DWM. Someone in chat saying he's on something different now.
What did he say he's on? I'm pretty sure he's just on DWM.
Yeah,
like
he's saying he's on
Brodie.
BSPWM, but he switched from BSPWM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Or he's just
looking
walking
at the
on roads
PRs on his repository for DWM, and it's active.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. He's not going to maintain anything that he's not using. He's not a developer.
Definitely not.
That's not an insult, that's just true. Like, he's not a developer. He's going to maintain what he's using.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he doesn't understand like the advantages of like not having dynamic DLLs and stuff, or shared objects.
Yeah.
Yeah, use what.
Yeah.
He's on DWM, but who cares? Yeah, that's fair. Use whatever you want. That's what I basically say in most of my videos. I don't really care what you're using. Just use what you feel like using, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a bit too much. Bit too much infighting about like, oh, this window manager is better than this window manager. This is like they're all pretty much the same when you get down to it. Like you can.
They're all X client.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
there's
I was
obviously some
considering,
differences in how they do it, but they'll all do basically the same job.
I actually
was,
made
like,
a video about DWM, and it was kind of a shit post.
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for someone to make a video like what window manager should you use, and then it's like, oh, actually it doesn't matter what window manager you use. Basically, just become like one of the 50,000 like Linux distro videos that are basically people just saying it doesn't matter.
I like that, but I also don't. It's a waste of.
Here's a you actually could do something hilarious with that, and I might have to steal that idea. In the podcast I did with HexDSL, he was saying about a distro idea, or distro video idea he had. Basically, what he would do is have a slideshow of images and do the most generic distro review ever imagine. Like, this distro, it is clean and it runs well, and basically just say completely vapid things that are true about every distro and just show pictures of basically everything.
Yeah, don't even like load it up in a VM. Don't even boot it up. You just like go to the web page and scroll through the pictures. Oh, it looks like they like use like the paper theme.
And just stick some Windows and Mac OS in there too to see if anybody notices.
To be fair, it could be KDE.
Yeah.
I don't get the Unix spawn thing with KDE looking like Mac OS.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I see the appeal for like, especially like the one thing that I don't like about using a window manager is that like I know that when my friends see it, they're like, oh yeah, that's what I expect Linux to look like. I feel like I'm only hurting the chances of people trying it.
I actually had to flee that subreddit.
That's a good thing. You shouldn't be there in the first place. There's nothing productive there.
I'm on usability.
One thing that like proves that window managers are actually really good to use is like having to use Mac for work. It's just like so mouse driven and it just drives me nuts.
There are tiling third-party tools you can get for macOS. I don't know how well they work.
Yeah, but I don't actually do any real work on them. I just test things because I want to use it as little as possible.
That's fair.
Yeah, honestly, like I don't know how Mac users can survive without stuff like Snap or like anything that will move your windows for you.
Oh, they've got
Snap.
Snap.
Weird thing.
It's in the new version now.
It's just missing
you have to fish through the top bar to get like this view thing, and you can have a 50% tile. It's like a window manager except window unmanager.
Yeah.
But I remember using macOS back, I think, with like Snow Lion, what was it? Snow Lion? Snow Leopard?
Snow Leopard?
Snow Lion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snow Leopard. It was a painful experience because even Windows at that point, I think Windows had snapping. And I went to this thing and I'm like, why can I not do anything productive here?
Well, Microsoft has like a tiling manager now. It's like not that great, but it works enough. Yeah, it's called Fancy Zones.
Okay.
It's like one of their power tools things. Yeah.
In an actual day of work, I actually don't really use my window manager that much. Because it's all school.
Yeah, I full screen a lot of stuff. So it's a window manager's there, but it's not being used to its best extent.
I use tags heavily. Desktop and tags. I use them like desktops though.
Yeah, sometimes I just end up being mad about managing it and just end up with like a 50 like window stack where I can't see anything.
Hey, Donald.
Oh, whoa, hello, gentlemen.
Look, we have a celebrity here now.
Hey.
Hey, what?
Yeah. 900 subs. 880. What are you at?
842.
Okay. Well, we need to fix that.
That's pretty
Okay.
What's your channel
your video
called?
on mechanical keyboards.
I'll do it.
What?
Yeah, Brodie doesn't like mechanical keyboards.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan.
It's not very shocking. I love them, but I can definitely see.
And I saw Luke posted like a. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
He posted like a downstream fork of your video.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh my god, dude.
Okay, here's the thing. I have a theory. My theory is that Luke doesn't bother to come up with video ideas. He just waits until something bothers him enough, and then he makes a video.
Sounds accurate.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But know what I was really shocked at? I was shocked at how dirty his X220 was, or X200. I don't know which one he's using, but it was like, the yogurt stain.
Yeah.
I keep my ThinkPads in pristine condition.
Man, those older ThinkPads that get like pretty gross pretty quick. I like just upgraded from my X200 like literally yesterday, and like it just like they build up like a weird yellow layer on top of the keys. It's gross, man.
I don't know how. I have a bottle of isopropyl on my desk, so.
I'd probably solve it. I've just like been really bad about scraping it off. I'm
Those
like, "Oh."
high executives that have a table with alcohol. Mine is actual eating alcohol.
Yeah, no ethanol.
And everything went quiet. Lovely.
Yeah.
Donald, what are you doing? How you been?
Today was the first day I wanted to keep my fucking laptop from work across the room.
What did it do?
It wasn't nothing to do with the laptop. It was to do with the fucking code base I was in.
Right.
You should have yeeted the code base.
Yeah.
I almost wish I could.
Yeah, just like wipe the whole code base and just push to master.
Dev 0.
Let me just put it this way: it's a really old Go code base that instead of actually doing shit with errors, they just throw fucking panics everywhere.
Uh,
I didn't even think
So they-
old Go code base existed yet.
Yo, what does that actually mean? How old is an old Go code base?
2014, 2015, something like that.
20 hours.
I think it all depends. Like inside Google, it's been around for a lot longer, but
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh dear.
Oh,
yeah, if they're panicking all the time, that would suck. Because
I never used Go.
Yeah.
it's just like no recovery.
I feel-
Screw you, straight to Sigfault. Well, not Sigfault, but yeah, you know what I mean.
yeah.
I've been using C a lot over the summer, and I have to quickly learn C++ over the weekend today.
Oh yeah, good luck with that.
Nothing much. It's just an entire another language with completely different constructs that don't make any
Well,
sense.
I think I just need to learn some basic parts of the STL, so
What other languages do you know?
I know Python and POSIX shell and C.
Oh, you know, C.
And
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
used, it's like there's a distinction between used and no.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you can always
yeah,
cheat the system.
fine.
Sorry, go ahead.
But yeah,
I was just gonna
C++
say you can always
is
cheat.
painful. Sorry, you go ahead.
I'm using it
I was
just
just
as
gonna
C. Just using
Yeah,
it
I was gonna say you can
as-
always cheat the system and just use it as C.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking of for classes that make you use C++. Just though it does provide you the STL, which speeds up. I'm learning it for competitive programming, so
Usually they'll
Yeah,
be
yeah.
like, here, you have to use like these weird C++ constructs, so you can't do everything with just what you know already in C.
Yeah, because the class will fail you on using the C stuff. Because
It's like, oh, you're using C strings? That's not allowed.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
also,
we
if you're
actually
using
find
C
real.
strings in C++, you're crazy. So,
yeah.
so much
Speaking
easier
of
to just
stuff,
use C++ strings.
You see that
Yeah.
Trim Black made a video about like data structures and algorithms in 15 minutes?
No,
No.
I don't think I've seen that
That's
one.
pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
I have Skina's book with the algorithm design manual. Haven't read it, but
Okay.
I have it.
I'm in a
It's a
class.
reference for me, I guess.
Yeah.
Dennis in chat
So
says,
great.
I'm in a class that was C/C++. You got to do
I hate
stuff
that term.
on my code.
I hate
that's
that term.
Yes,
C++.
yes, it
Yeah, I know.
doesn't mean anything. It
When
makes
people
sense
say
for
that
the
they know
compiler.
C/C++, it's like
Which one?
I went in for my first co-op interview, or like my first co-op interview, and it was like supposed to be a C like interview, and immediately they had like I don't know what you call it, but like the two angle braces, but in like C++, like we're in C++, that's how you do printing. And I was like, immediately I was like, dude, why are you trying to like, because like in C you do that as like shifting bits, and I was like, I literally have no idea what I'm looking at, and the person
man.
was like,
Oh,
wow, dude, you
shift
must know.
operator,
that."
yeah.
Yeah. And then they were like, oh shit, this isn't even C. I mean, oh shit.
I like the operator overloading for like game dev because like you have matrices and stuff, but yeah, I can see how they suck.
I think it's almost like they need a feature that documents operator overloading. So you make sure that you're not doing something completely crazy.
Yeah, like all by accident.
Yeah, operator overloading is like the cancer of any code base.
There's no reason for it to be there. Like, there's nothing that operator overloading does that you can't do other ways.
Yeah.
But it is cool.
Yeah.
It's when it is kind of hard when they give you these language-specific things that just make, you know, I mean, there is operator overloading in other languages, but it's hard when they give you these things that are not available to all languages. They're just completely.
Hey, if you do things in Java where everything's an object, just a function calls an operator overload.
Don't say the word around.
Yeah, that Java's cancer.
That was
hate
my
Java so
first
much.
language I learned when I got back into programming. It's the first. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, it's one of the first. I think it might be the first thing, along with Python, they get to learn at my university. At least when I went through first year.
I actually think
it's
that
like,
Shell is
that's
a
how
good
my-
language to learn as your first language. Even though it's not considered like a full language, I think it's good because for people that aren't interested in programming, they can get an immediate result by automating their system.
Yeah, I would find that far more useful.
It gets you thinking in a programmatic way, even if it's not necessarily going to be, here's what you're learning is like directly useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because many things that they teach you to do in intro languages are, in a practical sense, they'd be much better done in Shell.
Right, yeah.
Shell's pretty simple.
I think the first assignment I had in one of my courses was make a make a game of, I'm forgetting the game. Rock, paper, scissors. That
or
one.
something. Ah, okay.
Just make a simple rock, paper, scissors game. So just basically read an input of what you want to do. The thing will pick a random input, and then basically it compares it, and that's all you need to do. And that's nothing complicated. You don't like. I think we
When
did
did
that.
you first learn?
Sorry.
When did you first learn?
When did I first learn?
Yeah.
I think I initially started programming back in high school, but I didn't really get super into it, so I didn't properly pick it back up until university, and that was the first thing we had to do in uni.
Okay, I learned last year.
Oh.
I think you've moved fairly quickly then.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time just, you know.
I think that's sort of a problem a lot of people have when they do programming at uni. They'll just do the assignments and nothing else.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what I
like.
Yeah.
That's.
And a lot of people don't realize you have to write lots of really bad code for a while, and then eventually you get better and better. And then you look back at stuff.
You write progressively less bad code.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And then you
more
look
of
back at
a
stuff that you did like a couple of weeks ago, and
bad
you're like,
code
oh, that's
to
terrible.
code ratio instead of less bad code. You'll write the same amount of bad code, but you'll have more good code as well.
I'm just reading something in chat right now. Someone said, "Hi, I'm not a Patreon, but I'm forward to switch to Linux because of stability." I'm not sure what the "hi, I'm not a Patreon" part's supposed to mean. I'm not sure what you're saying there. I am not a
Maybe he thinks you're
Patreon, but
not
I'm
talking.
forward to switch to Linux because of that's supposed to say I'm looking forward to switching to Linux because of stability? I think so.
Yeah.
I think
They might be
that's
doing
what
what I
it's saying.
do. When you type something, you drop like every fifth word or something by accident. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that when I'm talking sometimes, and it makes even less sense then.
Yeah.
You guys don't see how many times I make mistakes when I'm making a video. I think it takes me about an hour to do a 15-minute video.
And then there's my ass who doesn't even literally use an editor to do the shit in the first place.
Yeah, you do everything in FFmpeg.
I was recording my
Wow.
DWM video, and it ended up being 26 minutes.
Yeah,
I
only,
did
like,
go through a DWM main C file and compare it to the first function of BSPWM.
Here
why I
is what
called it
each line in
shitpost.
this file does.
Exactly.
That's a habit I got into early on, and I'm so happy I kicked it, because those were not entertaining videos. Like, you can do them in an entertaining way, but...
This is an event loop. This is setting our locale.
Yep.
Yeah. This is a comment. You can use them.
You can use them to yell at the person who wrote this code. It sucks ass.
There's a variable
love
called
those
X, and it can be 1 or 0.
You just start explaining like the differences between different like ANSI editions of C.
No, one code base I picked up just had like this massive rant that went on for pages about how crap some API was, which I thought was pretty funny. It wasn't wrong.
It's like there's a lot of people that were like for a bit when what was it like? Was it Windows XP that got like leaked? And then people were like posting like comments that people had put in that were just like, oh, this like whoever wrote this function right here, flipping sucks, like ruined it.
Yeah, those people who
Try not to swear on the stream.
after Mental Outlook did his video on it, I had a bunch of people coming to me saying, "Hey, you should do a video on this this code base." Like, what would I say? What would I say that Mental Outlook already didn't say in his video?
In my video, I on the spot cloned the BSPWM repository, and it was definitely shit post.
Sorry, I was just typing too. Yeah, you're still typing too fast. Maybe slow down. It's the same person who had that sentence that made no sense. Sorry, I just typing too fast. I'm not going anywhere. You can slow down your typing a little bit, and then it'll make a bit more sense. Yeah, that. Why would you clone the code base in the video?
Because I wanted to show the comparison between.
Like you didn't cut it?
No. I haven't made my cutting script yet, so.
Just do it with a video editor.
If you want to, you could yoink that Python script I have that trims all the silent parts out of the video.
That actually is a useful script. You just try to automate everything way too much with FFmpeg.
What can I say, man? I'm not particularly interested in video editing, but I am interested in seeing how much of shit I can automate.
That's fair.
Yeah, automation's awesome.
Nothing wrong.
I just have a script that grabs the X and ALSA and then records it, so. I haven't spent much time on.
I should do a bit more automation because there is some things that I do in every single video, like the outro, like the outro video. There's no reason why I need to drag that in. I should just modify. I can go and modify the Kdenlive video project file pretty easily because that's how I'm getting out my chapter titles. I've just got a little thing that parses the guides in that and then just pulls them out in the format that I need them to be in for YouTube. So I could go and automate more. I'm just lazy. I'm too lazy to not be lazy.
I think FFmpeg and MPV is a good. It was pretty comfortable video editing experience. People will ask like, how do you feed the video with a?
Oh yeah, I never thought of that.
But MPV is like your video window, and then you have FFmpeg. Then you can tile everything so you have it so it actually kind of resembles a.
Or, right, I'm gonna give you this crazy idea. You can download a video editor.
Crazy.
Disgusting. Get it out of my face.
Yeah, we could be lazy like me and just not make videos.
That's fair. But you have important things to do.
Not really. I'm just too lazy.
I have too many large Qt programs already.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It is insane installing FreeCAD. It's like I've been playing around with FreeCAD recently, and it's a huge program, but it's actually surprisingly amazing.
That's something I've never even considered looking at. I'm guessing FreeCAD. It's just not something I've ever like had any reason to look into.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to design a laptop, so.
All right, then that's a reason to look into it.
With readily available components, obviously.
Yeah. That just looks kind of cool. Huh.
Yeah, it's like a real program.
It did sound kind of real.
Yeah.
None of that fake program stuff.
Yeah, you open it and it's like, no, it's just a picture. Like, oh.
Yeah.
Like the the scalpers selling GPUs.
Or boxes of GPUs, yeah.
Or Cyberpunk before that came out.
Yeah. Yeah, I really wish I had an AMD video card now, so I can play that.
There is some people
When
who've
that
got it
stuff-
working on Ubuntu with an Nvidia card.
I sold my 1660 Ti. So I built my computer
Mhm.
like a year and a half ago, and it's a 3600 with 1660 Ti, right? And then recently, I sold my 1660 Ti and I bought an RX 570
Mhm.
because it was such a pain. Because the Nouveau drivers actually haven't been developed yet for the 1660 Ti.
I'm just running the proprietary ones.
Yeah, and I was really against that. So,
That's fair.
No, my next
but
plan
I do
is
use.
when I get-
I'm not that strict. I do use web-based proprietary programs because I have to,
Yeah.
like Zoom.
when I
and
get my, yeah.
Someone in chat,
But I won't
use
install
it.
OS.
I'll install it though.
I'm sure
No,
you do.
I'm gonna try and stick my Nvidia card in like a virtual machine for Windows when I get my new machine. So I have a AMD and a Nvidia card in there. So
Ah, nice.
that's the plan anyway.
Nice.
But, yeah, because then I don't have to have a Windows laptop anymore, which would be nice.
Yeah, I'm running an AMD on this system just because I knew it was going to be easier to do so.
Okay. No,
Mine
I've
was
actually got
better
like
cost effectiveness when I was building,
Mhm.
but I was actually building for Windows at that point, so
yeah.
Mm.
I hadn't
Yeah,
yet
so-
discovered. The reason I actually switched to Linux is because it was like super terrible to do any type of development on Windows.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Sounds accurate.
Like you're trying to do something and then you're like, ugh.
Mhm.
You have to use these huge programs to do everything.
Yeah, like Visual Studio.
Like you always
Yeah.
have to be in VS Code or Visual Studio.
VS
Yeah.
Code is tolerable. I can accept that.
I can't.
Yeah.
I use Vim with language server.
I
And
do
the
as
other problem
well,
with-
but if I needed to use
Yeah.
VS Code, I'm not bothered by it.
Yeah,
I'm
like the
pretty
other problem
bothered
with
by it.
Windows is you're always waiting for the new features coming out. Like there's always like they never complete anything, so you've always got to wait for the next version.
hmm
So you're always stuck in limbo.
Well, then you've also got the problem of getting compilers and stuff installed. It's just a pain. You have to go to the developer's website, and you might have some weird
Yeah.
problems getting installed.
Yeah, I honestly like when I was using Windows, I had no idea how Path worked at all. I was so confused.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
big one. If it doesn't automatically add it to the path, good luck trying to work that one out if you're starting out.
Well, its shell system is just so bad. You know?
Yeah,
The shell is the first class way to interface with a computer.
hmm
yeah, not
Or at least
Microsoft.
should be.
American GUIs first, which is the wrong way of doing it.
That was actually kind of like the whole concept behind Windows, though, like
Yeah.
to remove the.
Though they've started doing PowerShell for a lot of stuff because that Linux guy is now
I
head
actually,
of
I
their,
think my
um,
most
thing.
upvoted comment on Reddit is like, ooh, look, I changed the color of my terminal.
Welcome to chat, Dennis.
But yeah, but yeah, PowerShell's got the same problem as everything else with Windows. It's like it's really cool until you want to do something that just won't let you do.
Mhm.
Yeah, SOL then.
Well, it's like an add-on too.
Yeah.
But hey, you can use PowerShell on Linux.
Nice.
I
Isn't
had
it like
I had a comment saying that PowerShell made Windows the most extensible operating system, and I couldn't respond to it.
Like the whole idea of PowerShell's good because Windows is all API driven, so something that works with APIs is good for Windows, but it's not good for Linux. There's no point.
yeah,
in
it's
using
all
it.
like it's like object oriented almost as a shell, isn't it? I've
Yeah,
never
it
actually.
Yeah,
is
it is.
object oriented.
Fast
Everything is
object.
objects.
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
it's
no.
on top of .NET. Yeah, it's basically .NET shell.
The shell needs to be a somewhat archaic but amazing to use thing that gets preference over everything else.
What's wrong with text?
Yeah.
That doesn't believe in types.
Yeah, we just need text,
text
strings.
strings really slow in Windows. That's why they don't use them.
I guess, okay. I can accept a couple of things. There is some value in having a distinction between just regular text and numbers. I can accept that. And also numbers and Boolean values. Fine, that's all we need. Once you got that, you're good.
Like for a shell?
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, like without the
Obviously-
types, I feel like if the shell had types, I feel like it would be a totally viable language, like for all around use.
Yeah.
But
Well,
you don't need
PowerShell
that
technically does, but-
for an interactive shell, you don't need types.
You don't need it, but it is a nice thing to have.
Yeah.
For an
Yeah.
interactive
Like I think
shell,
for like short scripts, it's totally fine. But like I would never replace like a full-on like Python-based database like application with a shell script.
You mean you don't want to do AI work in Bash?
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I just made a casual like neural network.
You don't want to use like SH torch or whatever.
Yeah.
No.
It'll break
You
if you're
could-
like just like
I don't know,
everything
well,
breaks
like-
so much easier.
there almost needs to be like a program that tells you whether you should use Python or shell script. Because I do see a lot of misused Python scripts as well.
Where they do everything with system calls?
Yes, like if this system, and that's what I used to do when, because I was like, ew, gross, shell syntax is weird. But
If your program
very
has a
worth it.
single OS system call, it shouldn't be a Python script.
yes, it's unsafe to use OS system. Definitely have to use exec vcp lcvpc.
Yeah.
But, like, I think Python gets a pretty bad rap. It is a really good language for what it's good at. Like, for example, with my Kden Live script, I parse, like, it has a library for parsing XML. It has a library for parsing JSON. I don't need any external things that, like, don't come with the base libraries. That's all, like, I can just do everything with what's available there. And that's what Python's good at. It's good for doing those
Wait,
sort of processing.
How long are
tasks.
you gonna have this?
Sorry?
How long are you gonna have this tonight?
What? I've been using it for months.
Chat.
What?
No, how
I
long
didn't
is this
even-
chat
yeah.
gonna be today?
Oh, the chat? I don't know, it's been going for an hour, 7 minutes. I guess we can go for like another... Maybe we can take it to an hour and a half? I don't know.
Yeah.
That seems like a good place to end it. I don't know. We did an hour and a half last week as well.
So I just started using Discord, and
Sorry to hear
Oh,
that.
it's a recording. You're running out of disk space or something.
Can you guys hear me now?
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
Now we can.
I had my
Python's
mic
really good for
wasn't
hacking
working.
too.
yeah. Was your mic playing up?
Well, I was using Firefox, and it didn't work. So now I'm in Brave.
Oh.
That's fair.
Qt browser. Is it Qt browser or Qt browser?
Cute.
I don't think it matters.
What's
No,
your
man.
Qt
I'm
browser?
just gonna- I'm just gonna say GNOME whenever I talk about GNOME from now on, just because it annoys some people.
Qt browser is the ideal for me web browser.
Yeah.
I haven't properly sat down and actually used it. I've tried it for like a couple of minutes and just didn't like it, but I haven't. Like I haven't sat down for like a week saying, okay, this is the only thing I'm gonna use. Let's see if I can actually make this work.
Yeah. I like.
It's definitely.
I like. I was just gonna say I like kind of got really annoyed for a bit because like all YouTubers like about like that would mention it
Mhm.
just kept saying like misinformation on it. And so then I made like a video recently about it, and it just kind of like semi became a rant about people not understanding the difference between like WebKit and WebEngine, because WebEngine's like based on Chromium, which didn't really matter that much. It was just more like people would be like, "Oh yeah, Surf is bad," and Qt uses the same library, trying to avoid that. And I was like, "But it doesn't. It doesn't."
Yeah.
I think it's it's fine that Qt browser is written in Python because, like, on the front page of the site of Qt browser, the maintainer mentions that type of question. Why would you write a web browser in Python? It's obviously because of it uses the web engine. Yeah.
Because the Python bit's just the outside bit. The engine's all written in C. So
We have someone in chat talking a bit of smack. So, they said, so I first learned to program using C back in 1997 using Visual Studio 7 in high school. Gonna guess most of you were not even alive then. No, wait, Visual Studio 6.
Actually, I was alive in 1997.
Yeah.
That's my birthday.
I was too.
I wasn't. 98 for me.
You damn youngins.
Like 97, yeah, I would have been in high school as well, actually. So.
Yeah,
I was just
Donald,
born in
you're ancient. I
1997.
forgot about that. The beard hides your age. It's good for you.
Bro, I still look like I'm like 18 if I shave my beard off.
Yeah, if I shave mine off, I have to go back to using Windows. It's like bad.
Yeah, you gotta look. I'm a trendsetter. I gotta bring the beard back.
Yeah.
People are like too clean shaven now in the Linux sphere. You gotta just look like you just come out of your basement.
Ugh.
Yeah. Sadly, I don't think my girlfriend would let me grow like any facial hair. Well, I'm sure she'd let me, but I don't think she'd be too happy with it.
Well, yeah, that's fair. That's a good enough reason to not.
Yeah, I have to keep mine maintained. I want to grow it early along, but yeah, she says no.
Which doesn't want that rugged man feel.
Says I look like a bushman or something.
Oh, speaking of Bushman, whenever I go see my niece, she's 6, and she's just decided that my name is now Bushman from now on.
Nice.
It's like, all right,
Your
sure.
name is?
What were you saying? Sorry. Okay. Well.
Oh, I just asked. Did she say she thought your name was? Was it me that you were wondering? Never mind.
Yeah.
The moment has passed.
Yeah. Well. Let's see. I think it is great to see channels like this. Too many younger people get a Mac these days. Yeah, that's very fair. I know so many people who went through uni just having a Mac, and I was real confused.
A lot of
That's
people
like. Go
have
ahead.
Macs.
It's like a social symbol mainly. Like, isn't it? Like, oh, I'm wealthy, so I've got a Mac.
They're pretty.
Yeah.
They're pretty usable. I have to honestly, except for window management, and
Yeah.
it's kind of inconvenient. But this goes for all ESDs that you can't use XT4 file systems without having to do extra hoops.
Yeah, they're also a pain
like
if you want to do
ZFS.
anything outside of what Apple intends as well. Like they actively
Yeah.
block stuff. Yeah, Rory at work uses them. They're a pain in the ass. It's like
Yeah.
stuff just
I-
breaks. And they're like, oh, we need help. I'm like, you're using it Mac, so
I actually would go to a university CS call or CS hall. I would just go there and program.
yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
think of the Pine watch? Wait, the Pine has a watch? Wait, this is news to me.
It does.
Apparently.
Yeah, it's like a smartwatch.
Oh, I got that much.
Yeah.
I just didn't know they had one.
Yeah, they got their
still
phone
in
and then
development.
the watch, and then yeah.
When I search for Pine
I-
watch, I get the Elder Scrolls wiki. All right, thank you so
My
much.
Yeah, it's called
laptop,
the Pine Time.
my laptop design uses a Pine Rock Pro 64 as its.
Oh, nice.
Watch.
So it's like the flagship ARM single board computer, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah. Like the Pi is probably more popular, but yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I didn't like the Pi because it's popular.
Yeah.
Oh God, you're one
But you
of
liked
those
it
people.
before it was cool though, right?
I don't like this. Everyone else likes it.
The thing about it,
Yeah,
yes?
yeah. Well, also it has its PCIe exposed, so
Mm.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, good luck getting your graphics card to work though, because I think somebody did a trick at that. And there's like no drivers for any graphics cards that runs on ARM, so.
Yeah,
Well, it
what
would
are they
be
called?
used-
Go ahead.
It'd be used for disk expansion,
Yeah.
because it's kind of inconvenient to like have to. I don't really like how on Raspberry Pi you're kind of supposed to use so many USB devices, and that doesn't really work for a laptop.
Yeah.
I've heard the Mali GPUs are like a huge deal to try and get working purely because the drivers are just like almost always proprietary.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what
That's
the Raspberry Pi uses though.
I think it does. But yeah, somebody got one of those Pine board things and managed to connect like a NVIDIA card to it or something, or an
That's sick.
AMD one, and it just there's no way. Like there's all these reasons why it wouldn't work.
I
Once
feel
it's
like if
winter
you got
break-
that working, it's that might be a little bottlenecked.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, for
totally.
sure.
It's more
Once
of
it's winter break, or it was sorry,
Right, go ahead.
it was like this video I saw. There was this dock for the T60 where you could place a full-size graphics card in it,
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
Oh,
and they placed
I've
like
got-
this. At the time, it was like a 1050, and then over like PCIe 1.
oh. I've got a external graphics card on my laptop because I got like a Alienware, so I've got one of the amplifier-y things, and I've got a 2080 in that, which seems to work alright.
$127 T440S.
Oh,
It's definitely a great deal.
yeah.
I actually I like recently, well, until yesterday, because yesterday I like just upgraded my laptop quite substantially. But I ended up getting like, I don't know if you guys have seen these things, but you can like get like an eGPU that can like plug into like the Wi-Fi port in your card. And if you have some of the older ones that have a PC card, it actually functions as a PCIe pass-through. So you can basically put an external graphics card into like I had a T200 at the time. It would be like totally bottlenecked. But I like bought all the parts to do it, but now I have no use
If
for
you
it.
have Express Card, are you actually using PC card or Express Card? Because I know Express Card works for GPU
Or
expansion.
I think it's like maybe it is.
But
a
once
Xbox
it's-
card, actually.
I think
Once
mine's
it's
only
winter
4 as well.
break, I'm gonna install Gen 2 on my production machine.
What a great time, because someone just said in the comments, have you ever thought of trying out Gen 2? And no, I haven't. I have better
I
things
can
to do
give
today.
I can give words on Gen 2.
Sure, go ahead.
So right now is a really good time to install Gen 2. Because
It's
the
winter.
the, st-
Or-
You can leave your
not
laptop
Yeah,
outside.
the,
Summer down here.
the stage tarball is recently updated, I think. And I was installing it in my history class, or in the time section of that, and on my T60, and pretty good.
Is that all you have to say about it?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good, okay.
I want to see you make a goal.
Documentation
of,
is
like,
great. It's like
Yeah.
Arch level of documentation.
I do
except
occasionally
even more.
go to the Gen 2 wiki for things. That is kind of useful.
They
I think
have
that's
like
even better.
they basically have
than-
dossiers for every single laptop and piece of hardware.
Jeez, okay.
Okay.
So like I was researching for my T60 and my T440S, and they have like compatibility tables for everything. Like fans, keyboard, backlight, you know.
There's a little bit of that on ArchWiki too, but I don't know how it compares.
Probably Arch has
Yeah.
it better. I don't know.
I'm sure a lot
I always
more
just
of
run
it in Gen
stupid
2.
laptops, so they never have any docs on anything.
I've had
I'm
this
sure a lot
error
more.
with my T440S running Void Linux, and I think it's only sparked when I run development servers, and it gives this Wi-Fi error that all the Wi-Fi crashes.
I had the same error actually before. Is it like
It's like
What's the Wi-Fi module
IWL
called?
Wi-Fi dumping and it
Yeah.
dumps all the registers.
Yeah, I had that before. Don't have a solution. I just had it before. I got a new laptop and
It
that's
just happens randomly.
Yeah. I don't get
but
why
one
my
day there'll
Wi-Fi
be-
cards work.
And then recently I've been having to change to kernel 5.8 because also broke on 5.9.
Rest in peace. Also.
Welcome to the chat, Zeba.
Welcome to Alsa.
Hey.
I literally just woke up.
It's really worrisome.
So you're saying I should probably make the stream a little bit later then?
No, it's fine.
No, no one was here when I started, so maybe I'll start it at 10 my time then, because it's now 10:40. So I think people started rolling about half an hour ago anyway. So that might, or maybe about 40-50 minutes ago.
Yeah, because you
Yeah,
managed
also
to
break.
right on my stand-up.
Yeah, it's like 8 a.m. right now.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll start it later then. I don't really have any reason to... Like, the only reason I was starting it then is because I just didn't really know what I was doing. So if I need to start it later, I'm happy to do so. Plus, it seems like more people are watching now anyway.
I have my
So has
YouTube
anyone ever
on.
used exam.net?
No, what is that?
Never heard of it.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Is that the
Well, we were
email?
testing
Oh.
it. It's an exam proctoring thing.
Is it more
Oh.
malware?
No, it's actually, I think it's actually pretty sensible.
Okay.
That's new.
Just full screens
Yeah.
your browser and then alerts your teacher if you leave your window.
Okay.
I mean, okay.
So like,
So you fix...
It's significantly tamer than exemplified.
it's like as bad as malware can get within the scope of a web browser. Except
so you
for
can
like,
fix it with Tamper Monkey.
So it
Yeah.
doesn't lock you to just using, like, specific browser though, does it?
yeah, it luckily because like, I think I commented on one of your videos and I mentioned that my district uses Chromebooks. And that's good for Linux users because everything's web-based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they can't like force people to install like whatever the lockdown browser or whatever.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
can't force people to use those because you can't install things on Chromebooks. So that's like a good part of how bad Chromebook freedom is.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, you're lucky your school is still sensible enough to say that. My university was like, I told them like, oh, like I literally can't download your stupid program, and they were like, oh, like just borrow a computer.
just give another computer, idiot. Jesus.
Problem solved.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And the best
But
part
I've
was
had-
like, it was COVID, right? So.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Borrow a computer while you're not supposed to be doing things with other people.
Yeah.
I didn't request
exactly.
a Chromebook from the district, or we didn't say that we needed one. There's a lot of
Yeah.
computers.
I mean, like
Do
basically,
you hear a
like,
dog? There's a dog.
Yeah.
It's barking.
yeah. I mean, basically, like, as long as they can figure out a way to make you install malware that tracks you, they probably will. Just how schools work.
Like my university is like pretty reasonable about it, like for the most part. Mostly because like I feel like the part of Canada that I'm in is like filled with like, I don't know, is NDP like worldwide? I don't know. Anyways, it's like basically just like very much like free. It's kind of like, it's like, I guess like liberal kind of. So they're just like, yeah, there's no way we could get away with this without people getting like livid.
Well, my school, they're very dumb, I guess, in the tech department, but they just somehow happen to not screw us totally.
Well, you're lucky then.
But it's like a lot of people's first time having a personal computer, and something that really made me mad is I have this one like pretty authoritarian teacher that uses GoGuardian. Have you ever heard of that?
The name rings a bell.
Nope.
But
It's remote access to a web browser.
oh lord, okay.
Why?
And so it's really annoying because she's like constantly looking at people's browser.
Oh no.
My high
didn't-
school did the same thing, and it was
I
was
didn't
real
comply.
weird. I think the best thing about it was when when some of the students actually found out the admin password and installed it on their systems,
Oh nice.
and then they would do things like take over the teacher's laptop because it was on the same system for some reason.
Yeah. We had Windows 95 when I was at high school.
Yeah, you didn't have that problem to deal with.
No, because that shit wouldn't run then.
I mean, like, as long as you have kids and as long as you have technology, someone's gonna hack into it. And
We actually haven't had any hacking or script kidding.
Well, yeah, it's mainly
My
script
classes.
kidding. You're not really gonna have any
Like you'd expect.
hackers.
You'd expect like 13-year-olds to be super script kidding, but they're not.
Look, they need to what's the word I'm thinking of? Go back to the days of Call of Duty and experience that. Then they'll see what script kidding's like, and they'll want to do it. Back when everyone was playing like Modern Warfare 2.
So I actually got new mechanical switches.
nice.
I think I got them on the day that you made your video. But they're box jades,
Gotta sell them.
and they're like what?
I'm just joking.
Blues. They're basically like cherry blues, except
Ah, nice.
on steroids. They're like Chad's cherry blues.
Yeah, box jades are like supposed to be super tactical, aren't they?
Tactical.
Tactile.
Tactical,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're all from Call of Duty.
Yeah, I heard they're like super sharp.
But I haven't installed them. Okay. I
I
gotta
got
go.
the like equivalent of Browns for my set for my Logitech system because I didn't want my colleagues at work to want to kill me.
I just need to read something that someone said in chat right now. It's about an exam they had. When we had exam, we had to use 2 cameras, one for meeting and the other for OBS recording. We had to show IP address, display settings, and after the exam, we had to upload the recording to the cloud. What in the world?
Damn.
Amazing.
Yeah, I
Just
bet you nobody
amazing.
went through any of that video either.
No, not at all. I feel bad for you. I hopefully no one else has to deal with that.
No.
My university either just like makes it open book or just gives us or like doesn't let you go back on a question. Which honestly, not being able to go back like straight only hurts your grade because like the idea of like I have no idea what question comes next or anything like that like sucks because you could be like this is either the hardest question or every question's this hard.
Yeah.
Well, that and a lot of
yeah.
times the way that exams are made is like a lot of times one question will be like sort of slightly different than another one, and if you can guess one, you can get the other one right.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's just like, yes, because flipping pages with paper was not a thing. Right?
Yeah,
Like the
when
logic of it all.
I think, like, when I did some exams, I would always, like, when we had a bit of reading time beforehand, usually, like, the way my uni does is give you 5 minutes of reading time where you can't write anything, and then you start the exam afterwards. I'd always find whatever questions were the easiest and then go from there, just in case I didn't have enough time. I'd at least get enough marks, like, early on.
Yeah, I just had paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, we did all paper exams as well. I think I had
Yes.
one computer exam, and that was because it was a programming exam.
Yeah, I've done computer exams like in job interviews and stuff, like where it just asks multiple choice questions to see how skilled you are and then kicks you out. But
Yeah, this
goes,
is
yes,
like the
you
first
know,
semester.
you know this language, go away. I'm like, okay, cool. But yeah, the problem with that is it's so easy to cheat.
Yeah.
The thing with the thing with like all these like computerized exams is that the people who administer the computerized exams know less than the people taking them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you get these like stupid questions that like it depends, and like you can't answer it properly.
Oh no,
Like-
as in not necessarily like the questions, but like
Oh,
the technology.
Yeah,
yeah.
the people trying to
Yeah.
like running the exams don't really understand. Oh, the people running the exams know less about how the exam technology works than the people actually taking the exam. Is what you're trying to say, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is even better when you're in the IT department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying in like a different Discord, like I had this one, I was taking like an operating systems class this semester, and I submitted one of my assignments, and it was pretty simple. It's like basically launched programs and allowed you to like manage processes and stuff. And the way that we had to send it in was like we gave them the files in the make file, and they would just run make. And the person somehow didn't put any of them, give them privilege to execute for like anyone's like program. So she basically just gave like everybody zeros and could not it was like received permission denied, and it's like, did you not realize a pattern going on? Like you had like 15 people so far. It was like 15% of our grades, so they remarked it. But
Well, yeah, they'd have to do at that point.
yeah.
Is like, how is that
It was
person
really
not
sad.
fired?
Oh, I don't know if they
Tenure, that's right.
they're on my TA anymore, so I have no idea. Oh, that was like a TA. That was not a professor. I'd be surprised. If my professor
Okay.
messed that up, I'd be like, dude, what is going on?
That TA is not being a TA anymore.
Yeah.
Well, we're just passing an hour and a half now, so I think it's probably time to wrap up the stream. If you guys want to stick in the call, you can. If you guys want to say anything before we actually end the stream off, I guess we can go down the list. Dennis, do you have anything to say? You here?
No,
Okay,
I'm not here.
cool. Donald,
Y'all come on back now. We'll see you next time.
you can give your channel a shout out if you want.
Oh yeah, you see my name, Donald Fury. Go look it up on YouTube and go learn Go and video editing automation stuff.
Yeah, you're also coming back on the podcast very soon.
Yes,
Gavinock,
I have many things to rant about.
yes you do.
Don't really have anything to add, but I'll shout out my channel anyway. Yo, check me out on YouTube, Gavin Freeborn.
Go do that.
That's all.
Jack, you here? No. William, go.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, it's been good. I'll probably come to the next one if I can.
Cool. Yeah, it'll be probably starting 10 my time, as I said. Maybe 10:30. I don't know. Because
Okay.
yeah. Because if I do 10:30, then that'll be around 8 a.m. for Silver. So you can pop in like half an hour after the chat starts if you want. And Silver.
Yeah. Pay Brodie money.
Okay, yes. Pay Brodie money. Oh, I didn't mention this at the start, but I should mention this at the start of the next stream. I do actually have a super chats enabled. Don't use them because YouTube takes 30%. I also have Streamlabs. There's a link for that in the description. So if you want to simp, then there'll be a link for that. I'm just gonna
Waiting
mute
for-
myself in the chat, and then I'll be back in just a moment.
Waiting for the
Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I've had a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun today, actually. I think next time it's going to be a bit less of a mess at the start, just because I know there's going to be people to actually join if I started a bit later. But I definitely did have a lot of fun today, regardless. So thank you guys for watching. As always, go check out all my things. There's a link to my things to support me down below. So, yeah. Next time, we're going to be doing the same sort of idea where or not next stream, but next time I do one of these chats, I'm not going to do a patron chat. I'm going to do like a community chat. So if you want to join the chat itself, feel free to come join the Discord, or at this stage, I'm going to be doing Discord just because Matrix is a bit of a mess with that. Come join the Discord. If you want to have priority to join, though, I will be obviously letting the patrons come in straight away as well. Don't do it later. It's already 1 a.m. for you. Oh, well, I have people in the chat now, though, so if no one was here when I did it earlier, unless I do it, like, way later, and that's going to be a bit of a problem for me as well. Otherwise, I might join next time. I don't know. I'll work something out. I'll see what actually happens with the people in the chat. I'll just discuss it with everyone and see what seems like the best time for everyone else to do as well. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm just gonna play the outro and turn the music up. Time zones are fun. I hate them. Dude. 6:27 p.m. here. Yeah, see, it's fine for you. It's fine for the Americans, at least. It's a mess for everyone else. Anyway, or at least people who are close to Central America, at least. Thank you guys for watching, and
was the one that was left in charge of messing with Java FX to theme it. So I themed the entire thing off Mega Man X.
Oh, nice.
I was talking about this the only project I did in uni that was actually kind of fun. We basically had to remake Connect 5 in Java, and I was the one that was left in charge of doing the GUI stuff. It was supposed to be themed. I remembered, okay, wait a minute. The Connect 5 board's basically like a grid. What if I make the grid the password screen from Mega Man X? And that's what it was.
Nice.
And I had to do meet and get animation sprites working, and your sprite was Mega Man, and it would randomly pick one of the boss sprites from Mega Man X, and whenever you moved, it did the animations. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I just realized I forgot to mute the chat properly. Whatever. Yeah. I'll end the stream now.
Okay.
Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Awesome.